Somebody paid for lessons, and we had lessons scheduled for today, so I have to train them.
Every time I roll around.
I'll be training them on stream, if they want, that is. But I gotta. Somebody paid for lessons, and I gotta do that. So this is gonna be the last one that we watch. Okay, so Samsora versus Hero. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't have nap time anymore. I'm an adult.
You didn't know my final smash does that and better.
15 seconds with no.
Okay, right now.
That's how you know how.
Okay, this part right here. You see how?
I don't have nap time anymore. I'm an adult.
This is what I'm talking about. How people respect Sam, but at times Sam doesn't want to respect them. So in this case, the match starts. You see that Sam is moving to a point where it's too much of a gamble for Salem to try to go in and hit him. So what is Salem doing? He's respecting Sam. He's taking his time. He swung once. You saw the attack didn't hit. He didn't try to overextend like, alright, you got it. He's taking his time. He's looking for an opportunity to hit Samsora. He saw it. And then he just jabbed him, anti-air.
15 seconds with no damage. That's how you know how important and how seriously these players are.
This is what makes top players what they are. Traits like this. You gotta learn when to respect your opponent. I don't care if you think the character sucks or you have the advantage. There's sometimes where, nigga, you better respect, or you gonna get blown up. A lot of players don't understand this shit. Or they don't want to because they don't have enough patience. Like, oh my god, I don't want to wait anymore, yo. I want to do fancy stuff so I can be talked about on social media. Dude. If you're getting bopped, no matter how much fancy shit you do, you think people really gonna talk about you like that? Or is that how you want to be remembered? Like, yo, he lost, but you saw that 1-0 to death combo he did? I don't want to be remembered like that. I don't want to be talked about like that. But anyway, right now, Samsora, he's having a hard time. I haven't been paying too much attention to the way he's playing due to me talking, but now I'm going to focus more. I'm going to look at him very... Okay. This is a situation that Mute Ace was in, right? And again, he wasn't rushing it. He took his time. And he brought it back one of his games. Now, Samsora had the habit that when he's down and he has to make the comeback, he will start going in, leaving himself exposed a lot. And just taking unnecessary damage. So, let's see what he does here. And if I guess correctly, this is me not going to tournament. This is watching somebody and adapting to them, how they handle situations when it happens. This is just me adapting in my own house watching. So imagine people fighting him that are good at adapting at events. They'll most likely prove my point. Let's see what happens. See that fair? He's forcing it now. Because Salem's at 121. See?
Throughout this loser's run of Salem, he's been having a great time. Even though his opponent's finding the hits, he's on the inside of the stage and survives more often than not.
Oh, yeah. Phenomenal stage presence at all times.
So
see, he's not waiting. See? Oh, wait. Actually, he's the one that got the hit.
Salem still hanging on at 152.
Look how much damage he racked up trying to kill this guy. Look! He's already at 100!
The crackle flash.
You see this? This is what I'm talking about. He needs to stop.
The perfect DI from Samsora.
I really need people to understand this. One more time. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of Samsora. Nothing like that. Is that this type of shit gets me mad because he's giving his opponent opportunities to make shit worse, especially if he's down. Look, without me talking, look at this whole scenario one more time. This shit needs to stop. Like, the kid is good. And this shit like this could cost him. Look at this whole sequence.
Throughout this loser's run of Salem, he's been having a great time. Even though his opponent's finding the hits, he's on the inside of the stage and survives more often than not.
Oh, yeah. Phenomenal stage presence at all times.
So we saw how the first stock went. That F smash almost ended Samsora's second. Salem still hanging on at 152. All of these ledge recovery blocks not happening. And oh, push.
H-E-R-O, you're my hero. MVG so proud of their boy.
Yo,
Oh,
the fact that Salem could up B and kill him like that literally states that he knows how aggressive he gets, especially when he has to make the comeback. To make such a read to get a kill off of Heroes up B. This shit gets me tight. He's throwing it away. You know how many people could wish they were in his position? I wish I was in his position. With getting sponsored, being able to travel. Dude, not many people can pull that shit off. He has it. He needs to take advantage of it. Don't throw shit like this away. No. I mean, yo. You know how many people I stream right now? Wish they could be in the spot that he's in. Come on. This shit gets me tight, man. Come on, man. I don't know why he does that.
The perfect DI from
Is he gonna keep the same way?
can't get any much more.
He's just aggressive.
Low wall.
Look at that. He's just walking, jabbing.
Oh!
Even Vaseth, who has been so busy running the MVG Twitter account.
Yo, look at this right here.
He's taken aback.
This stock,
Jabs.
Salem didn't do anything special.
The perfect DI.
Okay.
From Samsora. It just doesn't matter.
Look, get this shit out the way. Look at this here.
Much more corner than that.
The slow walk. Your boy.
Oh,
Seeing how Samsora plays and everything that we just went over, Salem was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this shit simple. He didn't do that much movement, anything technical, no fancy moving, jump, fake out, spacing, none of that. He kept it simple. And look what happened.
The
Being adapted to how Samsora just wants to force his way in. Simple. Taking his time. Simple.
much more corner.
Touch my shield again.
slow walk. The jabs.
Oh!
Even Vaseth, who has been so busy running the MVG Twitter account, stops what he's doing and is taken aback by the 3-stock of Samsora.
And just an off-stage spike. Salem.
It's shit like this why I said that if Mute 8 goes to more tournaments
To think that final
and he
stock
starts
jab
bringing in them numbers,
three, jab
I honestly believe
fair dare.
he'd be the best Peach right now in events. He will surpass Samsora. I'm not even gassing it. And why? Because of that one little habit that he doesn't want to get off.
Samsora finally will start here. 42.
And that shit gets me mad because I want to see these niggas succeed.
Go deep.
I don't want to see these characters winning. I want to see my girl win.
And Salem coming up from the loser side. I do need
I support the squad. I support the movement, man.
6 wins.
And I hate when my people are out there
Got a long
doing...
road.
He hasn't lost a game against the Peach in 4 games. Took 2 to Mute Ace, reverse 3-0, and now up 1 against Samsora in grand finals.
How long can this luck last?
Okay, that was good.
How long
I'll give him that. That was good.
before he
That was good.
finally hits the wall and goes broke? 0-0.
See, again, approaching him. Stop floating! Couldn't he have tossed a projectile at Peach to punish that? I'm not sure.
That up air so
He's
good
doing too much!
in the last game.
He's doing way too much! You gonna swing? He did. But Satan was in the right position. Dude, if I can call this out before he does it,
For the spell.
and I'm not even in the match, imagine players that are that, which Salem did in the first game. And that's why Samsora got blown up like that.
And you have so much to focus on the screen against the hero.
And that's the thing, like, if you're close like that, you're like, oh, let me swing if I hit
Okay,
him.
now
He'll stop me.
Salem has low MP,
That's only happened once. Yep.
so he has to
Exactly once since Hero's been
he has to play careful. You see, he's respecting Samsora. You see how he's moving? He's not trying to do anything. He's picking his right spots to attack. This is what Samsora needs to do. He doesn't respect anybody.
Beautiful
Here
coverage.
it is. Wasn't so
It's like if the opponent's in a bad spot, they have to respect Sam.
Precise, and that's what kind of
But he won't do it back. If he's in the top spot, he don't gotta respect nobody. Nah, that shit don't work that way.
pancakes. Oh.
Fighting games is a game of chess, bruh. That shit don't work like that.
Like Hero needs more help breaking shields.
Yeah, right?
Like, see, this is one thing that I'll say. I'll give Sam. At times when he's like, okay, I'm gonna calm the fuck down. This is one thing that Mute H needs to do. We were talking about this earlier. Right here. Okay, so when he got hit off the stage, right?
Like
he gets hit.
Like Hero needs more help.
You see how Samsora stays in tumble?
Breaking shields.
He doesn't match. He stays in tumble. That's what I feel like Mute H needs to do when coming back. Because that shit led to a kill versus Hero. Like he had a decent lead. And then that shit happened. She like, stay in tumble. Don't worry about being in tumble. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Literally nothing. You're still in the same disadvantage state. Nothing changes. Nothing. So do not be afraid to move around and stay in tumble.
Nice recovery. That was incredible.
Threads the needle.
The perfect height to use the parasol. Got to the ledge as soon as the spell
He's
was over.
doing too much. He needs to. He shouldn't like try to punish him out of shield like that.
A lot of mana into that.
And granted, Samsora has the lead.
Double jump back.
And look how much danger he's putting himself in.
You don't want to go as low to try to nair again, but the pressure's still coming from Samsora.
Oh, yeah, Salem gotta move. He got no shield. He has to move. Why? There was no need to do this right here. Where is it?
Sam's about to break a shield of his own.
M&M's right now.
So I mean, coming back. Pull away. Pull away. Now to say, okay, he probably tried to mash out a hit stun. Okay. But why would you mash out a hit stun at this position and move towards your opponent when they can hit you? Move away. You're in a bad spot. Anything you do, you're going to make it worse. When you're in the air, screw your opponent. Fuck them. They're not important. How you going to kill somebody if you dead? Simple as that. Reset position. Worry about your life. Value your life. Your life's precious. If you don't give a fuck about your life, that's what happens. Like, I don't care. Hit me. Salem was like, okay. Your life is precious.
Oh. Okay, psych up on deck. That is the shield break.
Now notice how Sam got a good lead. If Salem brings this shit back.
Salem not giving it up. There was an amazing start from Samsora, and Salem has just drugged this back.
If he brings this back, look, he's keeping it simple. Look, he's. Oh no, my God.
Ooh, gonna get hit by that two-man. Oh, the gap is closing.
And if anything, Hero has an easier time getting a kill off of it.
I think he's dead.
What?
Oh, almost.
Nair almost got it,
Okay, we're good. All right, he cleaned up. He messed up the Asgard and he cleaned it up. Okay.
Evening up the second.
Okay.
I ran as fast as I could from that dust cloud.
I can't skip this side.
Good night of town.
You can't just be good. You gotta be the best. Here's to the new 126.
911 Lone Star premiere event continues tonight on Fox.
No. And there's the streak. The streak's broken.
Yep, 4. Man, it's so scary, too, because Samsora with the read there on the fair at the ledge for stand-up, but, you know, I can't imagine how much longer he was able to hold out on it. I mean, Salem looking like he was starting to really get momentum together there.
So this is the Monarchy versus
Oh, man.
Rising Hero of the masses.
The man of the people.
Yeah. Peach is just trying to continue the reign.
You know what the thing is?
Maintain the status quo.
If Samsora wins this tournament,
You love what I do for you, don't you?
he'll prove my point. If he loses this tournament, he'll prove my point.
You, but what you
Either way,
Ask who can save you.
just because he won, it's like, okay, he won, so yeah, my point isn't valid. No.
amazing start.
It might actually boost my point up, like prove my point even more than if he was to lose the fight.
Something else.
And I'll explain why if he wins this set.
In spite of that setup, the damage. So Salem has been taking the worst of it so far. 53% differential, and now Salem's off stage. 78 MP and zooming back.
Oh, and something
I'm telling you right now, I don't.
beat the Kazap.
I'm just gonna be real. I'm keeping 100. I don't like how he plays.
Right on the swing.
I don't like him. I like how he plays when
Go to the menu.
Make the jump.
when he's getting his way. I'll put it that way. Because when he doesn't feel threatened, he actually does smart and amazing shit. When he doesn't feel threatened. The moment he comes to somebody that's like making him put in the work,
I said Samsora's figuring it out.
he puts himself at risk.
Was able to
Too
get
much.
low. The down air is not
I don't like how he plays, man.
precise yet, but the nairs are getting to it.
And it could be that the fact, like, okay, at times he gets money off this game. He's sponsored. So that could maybe blind him to what he needs to stop doing.
Just too high for that down tilt.
Because even with all these habits that he has, he's in grand finals at this event and winners.
Bare, not enough.
That shit could blind somebody from like problems that could add up later on.
So much coverage there, man. That up tilt is
Like he's basically thinking about the present, not the future. Good tap.
tech there. It puts him in a good situation too. Immediately up B's, gets on.
And this is why I do stuff like this. Because, again, people are going to watch him. There's people that idolize the dude. Want to be like him. Respect the guy. They're going to watch his videos. They're going to see shit that he does in situations. And they're going to mimic him.
For Salem.
And to get to the level that he is, being sponsored, a top player, that road is going to be a struggle. It's already a pain in the ass as it is because you're playing Peach and Daisy. These characters are hard. We don't have panic buttons like a lot of characters in this game. We in a bad spot. We got to hold that. I don't got no fast freaking panic buttons. I wish I did. Fuck. We don't have any of that.
Out, man. I don't know.
I don't got a free out of jail card. None of that, man. We got to sit there and hold that. We in a bad spot.
He's lost that love.
And if they do stuff like this, oh shit.
There too.
Doesn't matter. Sam's going.
All the pressure. Yeah,
Okay.
not gonna get there.
But yeah, if they see this stuff like that he does, they're gonna copy him, and then the struggle,
Man once said
the road to be top and whatnot is gonna be hard. It's gonna be harder than it should be.
when to fold him, when to get up and walk away.
Hey, this is where I come in. I'm the hero that
Giving him an option.
Peach and Daisy community need. I need to put this shit out because apparently nobody's gonna say it.
Not up to intuition
Sir,
here.
you are not leading.
No, nobody's pointing it out. Nobody's saying nothing.
Samsora forcibly removing Salem from
Nothing. Nobody's saying a damn thing.
Security's on their
They see top players, they win. Bro, okay, he's mad good. They lose. Oh, well, the matchup sucks. Like, he did everything that he could do, and the matchup sucks. That's why I'm here right now. That freaking Game & Watch is a bad matchup for Peach. Because Samsora can't beat Game & Watch. It's the way he plays that can't beat Game & Watch.
No, same
The way he's playing, not the matchup in general.
starting off in the underworld.
But because of that, like, oh, well, he's the top player, and he's losing to Game & Watch. He can't beat him. So, yeah, that matchup is terrible. I got to counterpick. No, it's not.
Resistant, and so is that stock.
Like, people, they don't fact check. They don't do their homework. They're like, okay, he's the top player. He lost. But maybe there might be a reason. Let me explore this shit more. Maybe there's something that he doesn't know. Like,
Listen, man, the 1% is there for a reason.
that's why when it comes to matchup discussions and tier lists,
Swinging on here.
I don't pay attention to any of that shit.
And these B&Bs.
People can have their opinion, yes.
So true. so
But
valuable.
I just don't get into it because the way they have their opinions, in my opinion, is just bullshit.
Samsora, yeah, I about to say Samsora's got to watch out for the down air.
Their opinions go on lack of knowledge. It's just bull.
Oh, to get the end of that air dive.
That's why Tierra talk. No, yo, you think Peach is high tier? You think she's top 10, top 5? I stay away from all of
Trying to
that.
get something. Got to get the stock off.
The only thing I say when I get asked that question, like, yo, I think Peach and Daisy are hella good in this game. That's it. Where they are on tier list, or like the rank, are they top 5, that top 10?
Roll through Salem, trying to get this.
I can't really say it, and I don't give a shit. All I know is my character is good. She could do some shit. That's all I care about. That's all the information I need for me to get the W. I don't care about no freaking numbers. What's that gonna do for me? Oh, my character's top tier, so I'm not supposed to lose. Oh, my character's mid tier, so at times if I lose, it's like, eh. Oh, my character's low tier, so if I lose, it's supposed to happen. So that you can feel good about yourself? No. Feel good about yourself when you put in that work and not be lazy.
Lowest charge of the up B available to him.
Fuck, I'm out here spitting factual. Goddamn. Shit get me tight.
Point. Salem trying to
It's like, ain't nobody gonna say. A lot of top players don't say this shit. I'm not even a top player. I have never been to a tournament for this game. I'm coming back though, but the shit that I'm saying, a lot of people need to realize, and a lot of players need to talk about.
Parry. Nice. Kazmiya managed to approach with a fair, but
He approached with a fair so many times. Yo, can we go back to this? This is the shit that gets me tight. And then the shit that players let him get away with too. This shit right here. Look how many times Samsora fared and he failed. Okay, I think I went too far back. No, this is actually it. Look how many times he did it. He keeps going. Okay, good grab.
Closer and closer to this tournament game point.
One time he just fared over and over.
Salem trying to continue his loser's run, reset the
Again, punishing that air dodge. He loves to air dodge on people.
It's crazy to think
Fair.
just 2 games ago,
Fair. 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 Keeps doing it. And then until he just keeps forcing it, hoping that that shit happens. He's banking, man.
A lot of mana right at the start there.
So many times he's done that, he's gotten blown off for it. He's like, well, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And it's like it's stuff like this why I see a lot of Peach and AD players have bad habits, yo.
That man's got 90 words.
The struggle's gonna be rough.
I don't even know what a high word per minute account is for reading, but Salem's got it. He's a speed reader. You get the joke.
Like, Samsora would be so much fucking better than he is right now if he just stopped this nonsense.
And that's
He'd be so, oh my god, he would be so fucking dangerous. He would be so dangerous. And mute Ace, if he goes to more events, that is 2 people. That is 2 people with peace that gonna be stressing people out. Not just 1, but 2.
Wanted it.
Double the trouble, man.
That Crimson running deeper and deeper here on Salem. Samsora cooking with
See,
the
he's just doing that because he has a lead. Now he's probably gonna force his kill.
Down to the last stock.
But we're looking at a 100% deficit right now. Then they're going to push him back. He desperately wants Zoom. Going to actually use the turnip to his advantage to get back to the stage safely. And that,
Is that it? No,
but
2.
the bomb!
Oh, the bomb!
Wow.
Yes! Like
RNG
this.
had betrayed him.
Wow, the
Samsora
bomb.
cackling with delight. The bomb in the blast zone is
It was
enough.
too gruesome. It was too gruesome. You can't see that at home, kids.
So he won the tournament. So he won the event. I still don't like what I saw there. Because there was too many chances where he's throwing it away. He's giving his opponent too many freaking opportunities to bring it back. Now, remember when I said, like, if Samsora was to win, it would prove my point? The way my point just, like, it would prove it even more than if he lost. The way my point just got proven even more due to him winning this tournament and being in winners the whole time. The habits that I pointed out, he has those. He won't stop. He's giving his opponents too many opportunities to bring it back. And he wins. He wins that way. And in your brain, in your mind, the mentality. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you're doing something, you're not getting punished for it, don't fix it. If you land a hit sometimes, you do something 10 times and you land it twice out of 10. Because you gotta at least one time your brain gonna tell you, oh yeah, it works sometimes. So yeah, man, you could just keep doing it. Keep putting yourself at risk. You'll get better at it. Even though this situation is not in your favor, you keep doing it. And just hope that your opponent fucks up. It's this type of shit that really stops players from growing even more. You could I don't know, man. I literally forgot my train of thought. I was looking at the chat for a second. But overall, because he wins like this is why he plays the way he does. Because he wins. He banks on his opponent to goof. It's not a majority of situations that he put himself in danger. It's not because he's going for a read. It's not because he's going for a bait. It's not because he knows what the opponent will do. He is literally banking on his opponent to run into his shit. Or his opponent to goof up. So he gets a hit. He puts himself in danger so many fucking times. Now, when he fights against players who are not having that, just to name a few from what I've heard. Meister with Gaming Watch. Nairo with Palutena. Because I hear Nairo gives him a hard time. I don't know if he's ever beaten Nairo. You guys can tell me. But I don't know if he's ever beaten Nairo. But I know Nairo at times, Nairo has, from what I heard, Nairo has watched him at events. So I'm going to add Nairo. So, Meister Game & Watch. Nairo Palutena. I believe MK Leo has more wins over Sam. Like, Sam has beaten MK Leo. But I think MK Leo has more W's. T, the Pac-Man. Oh, I can see Sam losing to Pac-Man. The way he played, I can see Pac-Man giving him a hard time. That place I he at, ain't no, I can see him losing to Pac-Man already. All you gotta do is say Pac-Man, I can really see it. Who else? I said I don't know. I don't watch tournaments for this game. Once in a blue, if I watch a tournament, I might watch like 2 matches of a Peach daily player, and then that's it. I won't watch for 5-6 months some shit. Now I'm starting to watch more to see what the Peach and daily players are doing out here. So you guys will know more. That's why I'm asking you. So you guys can inform me of what's up. I don't know. Sometimes he loses to Mars ESS. Okay, I can kind of see that. All right. But this guy, he's not. I hate to say this shit. Like I really hate to say what I'm about to say. Because I want to see my team, which is Peach and Daisy, people who play it, I want to see them strive. But if he keeps winning the way he does, he's never going to change. He's never going to change. Because I've seen this. I've seen this since Brawl. He's been like this. And in Smash 4, I mean, why I say Brawl? Since Smash 4, he's been like this. When he started getting known and climbing up, he's always done that. And I always pointed it out so people can understand. And then the one time I did it, the whole Smash community came at me with forks and torches and shit. Because that was at the time I wasn't going to tournaments due to my mental health. And because I'm not a top player and he goes to tournaments and whatever, I can't say nothing. Like, oh my God, you're talking about Samsora's playstyle, this and that? Whole community came at me, bro. I'm like, oh, like, really? Like, are you fucking serious? So I can't point out the flaws that somebody does because they're a top player. Like, what the fuck is wrong with all of you? I had to take a few days break from Twitter and everything because the shit was fucking I couldn't believe it. Even people that I talk to on a regular basis that were on that shit, I'm like, dude, are you serious right now? Like, really? So a side player, I'm supposed to fuel their ego or something like that. The shit was crazy. But we pointed out all the habits of him, what he does, what he needs to change, so he can be better. And with all his habits, he still wins. And I don't want to, if this was me, I wouldn't want to win like that. Like, yes, he wins, he gets the money. He plays reckless, he gets the money. He gets sponsored, he gets to fly all over the fucking world. How many people would love to be in that position? In this stream chat right now, how many people would love to be sponsored? I would actually put in the work to do as much as they can, take advantage of such a luxury of being sponsored, being able to fly all over the United States. How even outside the country, depending. I would take advantage of that shit. And he is not doing that. To me, I don't think he's doing that, man. And again, it pisses me off because the kid is fucking good, yo. He is good. Samsora is nowhere close to being a bad player. This kid is fucking good. And yet, as good as he is, I still get pissed when I see him do shit like that. He does shit like that, I get pissed. He does shit like that and he wins, I get pissed. Because other new players, they watch him, they're going to do the same shit he does in those situations. And they're going to get blown up. All I can say is that's on him. That's on him. And nobody can get mad at me. Nobody can say I'm picking on him. No one can say I'm talking down on him. This and that, no. I'm pointing out a flaw. And just because he's a top player doesn't mean I'm not going to say shit and I'm not going to be real. It's there. Because other people watch him and do the same shit that he does. The road to be top is going to be rough. It's going to be harder than it should be. And somebody has to do it. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's willing to say the shit that I say. And it's just not even on him. It's just in general. Stuff like this. Little nitpicks like this. For a player in general. To like be good. Step their game up. And become like a professional if that's what they're seeking. Like if you play casually, you just want to get decent, that's fine. But if you're one of those players that actually want to take to the next step, this is the type of shit that you need to know. And top players are not talking about this. Nobody's talking about this shit. There's so many videos on freaking YouTube about how to play a character, text, the neutral game, fundamentals of Smash, fundamentals of insert random character here, how to do this, how to do that, getting ready for your first tournament, how to take a L, how to take a W, all this shit. But the most important things that people really need to know to step their freaking game up. How to not let success blind you from greater success. Nobody talks about that shit. Nobody. If I was in Samsora's position right now, and that was me after that event, you know what I would do? I'll come back home. Stream. And I'll have my fan base come through. Be like, yo man, we saw that tournament. Congratulations, yo, you beat Salem. Like, good stuff. Obviously, I'll be happy. I'll be like, yes, thank you. And then I will review the match. We will look it over. And I will point out all that silly shit that he did. And be like, okay, even though I won, I felt like, I don't know, maybe I wasn't having a good day. Maybe I was tired, whatever it is. But whatever led to me playing recklessly and doing risky moments, I would point that out. Be like, okay, I won. I wasn't feeling too hot, even though I won. And, you know, it led to me doing this. Like, see, I did this shit, and he almost brought it back. I shouldn't be doing that. Blah, 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 blah. So that way, people can know that even though I am top player, I won. There are certain things that you guys that are watching, that like to watch me, like to study me, see how I deal with situations. There are some things that you guys should not be doing. Because to get to the level that I am, it's going to be rough. It's going to be 10 times harder. Nobody fucking does that. I think the closest person, I couldn't think of 2 people who are probably close enough that do that shit. And y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. Because, you know, you guys pay attention to more tournaments and the Smashing than I do. I'm just now coming back. 2 people I can think of. And let me know if I'm wrong. The Buzz and Esam. Those are the only 2 people as of right now that I know that are probably doing say some shit like that. Now, if there's more people out there, correct me, dude. I would fucking love to know. And this could be informative for other players. And probably, you know, when they're done watching their favorite player, start paying attention to these specific players. Because it's definitely going to be beneficial. But if I was him, that's what I would do. And this is me just assuming that because he's a top player, Samsora the top player, he's sponsored, he wins tournaments, he makes that rent money, all that shit, it has to be blinding him. And I don't think anybody tells him that. Nobody tells him that. And they're probably afraid to because of his high-level player status. Be like, oh, I'm just a random, but like he's my favorite player. I want to see this guy strive. So I'll tell him this and that. And they're probably afraid that Samsora going to be like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't go to tournaments. I'm the best Twitch player in the world. You can't tell me shit. Like, players might have that aura where they don't want to freaking say nothing. And at one point, when I spoke out about it 3 years ago, the whole Smash community came at me. I was like, oh, shit. But now, I literally don't give a shit. I stopped caring a long time ago. Because people need to know this. People seriously need to know this shit. And nobody's talking about it. That's one of the main reasons that I am so happy that I'm coming back to events. I'm so happy that I'm coming out the fucking house and I'm entering tournaments again. I'm going to 3 locals. And I'm not going to enter these 3. I'm just going there due to my mental state, like I have depression and anxiety, to practice playing calm against different people from the low ranks all the way to the people at the event that be making that rent money, that make first place. Playing them and just get comfortable and test my nerves. Test my mental strength. So that way, if I don't panic in situations that I practice a lot, that I've done 1,000 times, and then when that moment comes and do or die situation, I'm like, oh, I've done this shit 1,000 times. The situation is here. I don't want to go for it anymore. I'm going to just play safe. I practice this shit in my sleep. In tournament time, here's the opportunity to abuse what I practice. I don't want to do it. And then I give my opponent a chance to come back when they should be dead. Stuff like that. That's what I'm going to locals for. I'm going to give myself 3 events, 3 weeks of locals and just playing friendlies. After the 3rd week, if I feel comfortable, the 4th week I'm entering. If not, I'm giving myself 1 more week. So 3 weeks to a month of locals. And then, after that, I'm going to enter my first event. My first Smash Ultimate tournament ever. But I am glad that I'm coming back because if I do my shit, if I am on point, I I do all this shit that I preach, all the knowledge that I dish out to you guys. I do it all, and I'm consistent. I'm gonna see results. I'm gonna be putting people on blast, and I'm gonna start rising up. When I rise up, more people will know about me. I'll get more exposure. I'll see a rise in my YouTube channel and my Twitter and obviously Twitch. And with all that fame and recognition, I'm using it to spread all this knowledge to a whole bunch of people. So their road to success is as smooth as it can be. I don't give a fuck about the money. Like, it, obviously if I go to a tournament and I'm able to get first place, hell yeah. So, you know, I could buy some new Jordans and shit. I could go to IHOP, you know what I'm saying? But the main goal is to help others. Like, I've always wanted to be a top player for a Smash game. But at this point, my mission has changed a little. I want to help so many people realize this shit that nobody is saying. So their game could be stepped up. And their road to their goal, their dream, whatever it is with Smash, be a top player. Be up there with the people that they idolize, that they watch freaking tournaments. The road is smooth as it can be. So that's how I'm going to abuse the fame, the sponsorship, all that shit if I get it. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to take advantage of that. Because again, this shit needs to be said. A lot of people need to know about it. And I said the only two people I think that will probably say some of the things that I say here is ESAM and the Buzz. I think it's these two. Now there could be more, which you guys could correct me, but I think the closest thing to that is probably ESAM and the Buzz, from what I know. Because I've heard them talk and go about stuff in Smash 4. Hell, I think the Buzz, doesn't the Buzz take notes? Like, I remember tournaments, he used to have a laptop and he like typed shit. So the Buzz, he actually pays attention to that. So yeah, the Buzz, he's definitely one of them. Hands down. Because I remember he does it. I think he still does it now, doesn't he? Doesn't he like still take notes? He brings shit to a tournament. I think I heard of a recent tournament where he did that. And with ESAM, he'll just keep it straight real with you. Even for a top player, he'll keep the shit straight real, straight 100. He's not going to bullshit you. There's times where ESAM says some questionable shit that are like, really? For a top player, you're saying this? The fuck? Like, he's had those moments, but overall, I respect ESAM because he'll tell you the shit that you need to hear, that nobody's talking about. And I even think a lot of top players don't even want to talk about this shit because it's like, oh, I don't want to make myself look bad. I need to have that. They either have that ego or that pride, that high pedestal. They want to be talked about. They want people to go on about them on social media. Because it's a good feeling. Not gonna lie, that feeling is good. You feel good, and feeling good, it's good. Your mindset is healthy. You want to take better care of yourself. If you're feeling alright, you live a happier life. There's too much shit going on in this freaking world to be down and whatnot. There's way too much shit going on. Too much. So any moment to forget about all the bullshit that's going on in your life, take advantage of it. So obviously, you know, that ego, that pride, people talking about you, you feeling yourself, you got that mood. You guys know that mood. You know what I'm saying, man? But you gotta take responsibility as well. If you're an idol, if people look up to you, you have a responsibility. As a mentor, as an idol, as a hero. You have a responsibility. Top players, they have responsibility because they're the movement. They're the movement. People are going to watch them. They're going to do what they do. They're going to say what they say. They're going to agree to what they agree with. You got to have the same opinions. think, oh, you could just be a top player and that's it. No, you got responsibilities. Especially if you're trying to help your community grow and attract more people. And you want people to really get good, step their game up. Especially if you're making tutorials and shit. That means you want people to get good. And you're making tutorials. You make montage videos to show some cool shit. That means you want other people to do that cool shit. You don't want to be the only one. Or else you wouldn't say nothing. I mean, that's why I make videos. Because all this shit that I talk about and shit that I do on stream, I want everybody else to do it too. I don't want to be the only one so people can only talk about me. Fuck that. No. Oh. But yeah, that's. Ooh, that was a mouthful, man. I'm sorry I went on that rant, but like shit like this, it really ticks me off. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hear somebody later go on and be like, yo, you getting on Samsora, you pick this and that, you being a dick, you suck at the game, you whack, that's why you don't go tournament, blah blah. I feel like at least one person is gonna take, if people see this or hear about it, at least one person gonna take a shot of fucking context. And they're gonna be like, oh, I just can't say shit. Even if I try to be as nice as possible, I still can't say nothing. Because such and such is the top player and I'm not. So yeah, I have no right to say shit. Fuck that. One person gonna take it out of context. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. If they do that person's not important. So yeah. Interesting matches that we watched today. That Mute Ace, man. That kid is good. If he plays like that on a consistent basis in his matches, that kid, that dude, I don't know his age, but I don't say kid and mean like, you know, you're 5. I just use that as a figure of speech, but that dude, he's dangerous. Mute Ace is fucking dangerous. I've heard his name being thrown time and time, but I've never watched him because it's like he just gets overshadowed by the Samsora and Umeki hype. He gets overshadowed. So I'm glad that somebody mentioned Mute Ace. I forgot who it was. I've never seen him, and I'm glad I watched him. I'm glad I watched him because, dude, that boy is good. He is good. And I'm just gonna flat out say it. Fuck it. If you want to come and shoot me, whatever. I think he plays better than Samsora. I seriously does. I really do believe that he is mentally a better player than Samsora is. I'm saying this shit right now on stream. It's gonna be archived. I'll probably upload this shit to YouTube. Maybe, I don't know, because it's a bit too long, this discussion, but maybe I'll make a video, like a 10-20 minute video on all this shit, just to wrap it up. But I don't care. People can go and tell whoever what I just said. I don't care. One is my opinion, so if people want to get butthurt, good. Fuck it, I don't care. Go see a doctor about that. But from what I've seen and what I've heard, I honestly believe that mentally, Mute Ace, I'm saying it right now, it is 4:04, January 20, 2020. Mentally, Mute Ace is a better peace player than Samsora. Right now, one more time, 4:04 p.m. January 20, 2020. My opinion, Mute Ace is mentally a better player than Samsora, who is the best Peach player in the world.